Well, that was a great game by you. Can you just talk about your efficiency rating?
Well, you know what? Just really proud of our guys. Obviously, would love to not be down 28-7 there in the. I think it was the first quarter, maybe. But our team has a never say die attitude. Just continued to fight all afternoon long, plug away, got a big score before half, and then really were able to just turn on the Jets there in the second half. So heck of a game by us all the way around to continue to fight, get ourselves back in the game, and explode there in the second half.
When you guys went in at halftime, was there any message said, or because you guys came out as a different team in the second half?
Well, you know what, they credit them. They came out and sort of took advantage of some of the mistakes we were making, and made some plays and put us in a hole, which we really, we dug ourselves a hole there. Just can't do that, obviously. But like I said, this team has a never say die attitude. We've seen it 3 times this year already. Just continue to fight when we're down by 3 scores, and so again, can't say enough about our guys just continuing to fight as a team. No one got down on each other offensively. We just kept plugging away. We knew our defense was going to get some key stops, which they obviously did. Temple has a heck of a quarterback there. He was able to make some plays and do some unbelievable things with his feet as well as his arm. So great job by him, and those guys came to play today. So, but again, our team just continued to fight and plug away, and we finally got some things going.
Have you ever put up these kind of numbers at any level?
I was just thinking about that earlier. I don't think so. It sure would have been nice to not have to take those last 2 kneel downs and be over 100 rushing. But that was
team rushing yards.
That was a lot of fun. Yeah, well, that was a lot of fun today. Keenan Holman played unbelievable. Great to have Derek Thompson back, went for 158 yards there. Darius Joseph made some plays. Deion Sanders made some plays. Guys stepping up when our top target goes down. That's huge there, and that'll be something that we'll continue to build on. And we have the depth there now to that they can do that and make those plays.
Is there a change in the plays that can be called when Jeremy goes out of the lineup like that?
No. You know what? Jeremiah Gaines did a heck of a job stepping in his place. Only had a few catches there, but he really did a great job with his assignments. He's a big target that can really block, and so he did a great job coming in there for Jeremy. Losing the top receiver in the nation is always going to be tough, but I think I've said all along we have depth at the receiver position, and we know that when someone goes down or someone's not available, it's going to be that next guy up. And personally, I have faith in them, and offensively, we have faith in them as well to go in and make those plays.
When the offense got rolling in the second half, did you know you were going to win?
Yeah, you know what? And there was never a doubt. For whatever reason, things weren't going our way in the first half, but I knew we were going to shore that stuff up and continue to fight like we have all year. Our defense, again, made some key stops there. Getting that score going into the half was huge, but there was never a doubt, I don't think, in any of our minds about what we were going to have to do to obviously come back and win, but just the fact that we were actually going to do it, I don't think anyone doubted that either.
You mentioned the touchdown you threw to Keenan at the end of the first half. Obviously, all points are important, but in terms of the emotion and attitude going into the locker room, how vital was that to the outcome?
That was huge. Coach Jones talked about once we got into halftime of getting that first stop by the defense, which they did, and then us making it a one-score game, which we were able to do in the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. That's something that you're not able to do if you're down by 3 scores. So we were able to go 95 yards there, I think, on the last drive. That was just, that was big for us, and a really great job by our offense as a unit. Keep plugging away. Again, just keep fighting when things aren't going our way, and make something happen.
Obviously, you'd like some more wins, but considering the path your career's taken, how personally fulfilling is this season and days like this been?
Well, like I said, it's a lot of fun to go out there and have the guys just Keenan 209 receiving yards, Derek 158 receiving yards, Darius 85 yards. Those guys were out there just making play after play after play. Treylon goes down, KC steps up, Prescott steps up. As a quarterback, that's really the thing that I love to see the most is those guys going out there and making plays, having fun doing it, and our guys continuing to fight, making plays, and really coming back and win this one as a team.
Have you
feel
grown?
like you've proved some things with these performances this year?
I don't go out there to I'm playing the game to be the best quarterback I can be for SMU. There's no part of me that goes out there to prove a point, send a message to anyone. Again, if the game plan calls for me to hand it off to KC or Prescott 65 times during the game because that's what we're going to be able to do successfully, then that's what we're going to do. And that still puts those 2 touchdowns there by them, or by one by Prescott, one by Traylon. Those still count for 6. So that's all that matters to me in the end is getting that win and being on top on the scoreboard at the end of the day.
Have you grown into this offense, or has the offense changed to accent your strengths?
Well, you know what? I think it's a little bit of both. I don't think 5 years ago anyone would have ever seen a Coach Jones run offense doing so much quarterback run. That being said, I'm not the fastest guy in the world. I'm just able to, we're able to make some plays when we can misdirection teams like that. They get flown one way and then we're able to sort of, cut back the other way, and that just gives us another dimension to our offense. In addition to that, growing into this offense over the first few games last year, and then continuing to get better in it as the season went on last year. Then having the offseason, having the spring and the summer, and like I've said many times before, those guys, the receivers in there, are begging me to come out and throw after I'm dog tired after running on 4 times a week, and they're just hey, come on, let's go get a few passes, and I'm just sitting there like, how are you guys even going to go out there and run? So big credit to those guys for putting in all the work that they did every day, and can't say enough about it.